going on, guys? Bretto back with another video, and today we are going to be doing a full set review video on AEW Jazzware's Unrivaled Series 12. Yes, we're going to be reviewing Jon Moxley, Private Party, FTR, and Jamie Hayter, all in this video, and then we're going to be ranking them at the end, so stay tuned. This is going to be an absolute banger. I thought I'd do all of them in one. We picked all these figures up from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, using discount code LIVE at checkout to save 10%. If you guys are interested in using code LIVE, save yourself some money on some wrestling figures at Ringside Collectibles, feel free to do so. There's a look at Private Party. Dude, I'm so excited for this set. So without further ado, let's jump into the unboxing. Starting off first, we do have Jon Moxley sporting a fresh, brand new head scan, brand new attire, brand new look. Here's a look at the packaging. They have yet to change the packaging. When is AEW going to change the packaging? I mean, we're getting into the double-digit series now. I think it might be time to change the packaging. Maybe around 16, you know. I think it's time for a packaging change. I mean, this packaging is legendary, no doubt about it. There's a look at the back. The attire is from an episode of Rampage, and then there are the other people in the series. Jon Moxley is coming with a cloth t-shirt right here with a pretty dope looking logo on it. I do wish they cut out the skull instead of just did a square though. Can you see that? How it's just like a square decal. I feel like if they cut out the skull, I think it'd look more clean. Is Jon Moxley sporting a brand new head scan, and bro, I love this head scan. There might be mixed opinions on it down in the comments, but I think this is like the most realistic head scan we've gotten of Jon Moxley. I really like this one. The hair even coming down on the forehead. The facial expression, I just think looks so good, man. As far as the rest of the figure goes, the torso is reused. Same with the arms. Same thing going on there, but then the pants, this is a brand new pant mold. These are skinnier legs for Jon Moxley. They did use more of a thicker pant leg mold in the past Jon Moxley's, but these are definitely skinnier. You can see some patches on the bottom that say Mox, some nice zippers at the top, green freaking belt, very, very cool. And then there's another logo on the back of his thigh, on his left thigh right here, says Mox, green patch. It's a very just unique street clothes Jon Moxley, and I like it. And I know he's not the current AEW World Champion, but man, that title makes this figure look so much better, dude. Look at that. The AEW World Heavyweight Championship on the Unrivaled Series 12, Jon Moxley. Next up, we do have Jamie Hayter, the current AEW Women's Champion. Here's a look at her packaging. You can see a photo of her right here. Packaging very similar to Jon Moxley, just with the Jamie Hayter little photos going around. There she is on the back, taunting somebody. And then there are the other people in the set that you will see reviewed in the video. So without further ado, let's crack Jamie Hayter right out of the packaging. Here's a look at Jamie Hayter, looking really freaking cool, dude. I love the hair on this figure. I love how it's all going off to one side. It's very nice color going on. Stern facial expression, looking straight ahead. The attire is off the chain, bro. Look at this attire. You got some freaking orange going on, some nice patterns around the top. I even like this little flap right here. It does minorly get in the way of articulation for the diaphragm joint. You can't really go forward as much, but I'm totally fine with that because this thing looks really cool. It's sort of like a separate piece in between the ab crunch, which is really awesome. Got some tattoo detail on the left forearm with some black wrist tape. A bunch of interchangeable hands were included with this figure. We have fisted interchangeable hands, opens interchangeable hands, and these ones that I currently have on the figure. I sometimes call them foreign object holding hands. Moving down, we do have some nice looking knee pads, continuing the pattern, and then the white freaking boots with some silver chains on the sides. And then, of course, there we have Jamie Hayter with the AEW Women's Championship. This is more of the older AEW Women's Championship because the new one that they've done is just way too big for the women's figures, so I just used the classic one, and I think it looks really decent on this Jamie Hayter. Next up, we do have Isaiah Cassidy from Private Party, dude. A super underrated tag team in AEW, and I'm super happy to have their figures. The cloth shirts look fantastic. The figures themselves look so good. We're going to start off with Isaiah Cassidy, and then we're going to jump into Mark Quinn. And then here's a look at the packaging for Isaiah Cassidy one more time. Here's a look at Isaiah Cassidy sporting the glasses, sporting the gold chain that it comes with. And when you pop off those glasses, there's a look at the head scan. Not bad. Popping the glasses back on there. Brand new torso, I believe, for an AEW figure. First use here on Isaiah Cassidy. He is sporting some tattoo detail on both arms, which looks really, really nice. He's sporting the white wrist tape on the the bottom. Moving down, he's got the black party pants, if you will, going down. Black with the nice white stripes going down. Looks really nice. I find it kind of odd how the articulation is right here. I don't know if that's just me. I know they had to put it somewhere, but I just find it kind of odd right there, because when you move it, it's sort of just, you know, it moves off the line, or like the path of the pattern going on. Same thing with the other side, but other than that, it's still a really nice attire. And you are getting a cloth shirt with this figure, which I'm a really big fan of. Unlike the Jon Moxley shirt, they did trace around the actual logo and then print the logo on, which I feel like they should do every time, instead of just printing out a square and putting it on the thing. Trace around the logo, put it on there, make it look clean. Literally, the shirt makes the figure, in my opinion. I love it. It says Life of the Party, Private Party right below that. It's a dope figure, and I'm really into it. I can't wait to get the Mark Quinn out of the box. Let's do that right now. Jumping right into Mark Quinn, the tag team partner of Isaiah Cassidy in Private Party, but they're always being accompanied by somebody, whether it's Matt Hardy or somebody else. It's like, oh my gosh, can they just be themselves? Gee, there's a look at the back. If you guys are interested, feel free to pause the video to see the other people in the series, and without further ado, let's pop Mark Quinn right out of the packaging. Bring in to Mark Quinn. Here he is, definitely sporting more of the wackier haircut of the two. Look at this dude. I love the look of this cut going on. It's sort of like two stripes going down with little like dread pieces popping out. It's very interesting looking. I like it a lot. Here is a look at the face scan. Not bad, but once again, I'm just not getting that realistic vibe from it. I don't know if that's just me. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it's decent, no doubt about it. Like, I partially see Mark Quinn with this head scan. It's just, I'm not getting the realistic vibe from it. It's weird. It's hard to explain, but that's just me. Other than that, beard's looking good. He's sporting the same chain as his brother Isaiah Cassidy, and then he's also got the same torso, white wrist tape, looking dope. Moving down, he is sporting the white pants instead of the black pants. I don't want to get a quick comparison going on. It's sort of like an inverted attire when it comes to both these two. Like, you got white here, black here, and then black here, white here. It's sort of like a opposite attire, which I think is pretty cool. And then moving to the pants, once again, white, black stripes, looking dope. Same cut where it is. I still find that odd. I don't know. It's weird, but I mean that's where they had to put it. Private Party. These next to each other look dope. I'm going to keep the glasses on them just to cover up the eyes, because I feel like they look way more realistic with the glasses on. But when you take the glasses off, it's like, what? Like, those do not look realistic. But dude, now they look dope as crap. These are very cool, man. Let's go. And then last but not least, we are going to do these at the same time. We're doing Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood, FTR, in their Pinnacle gear. This is at least the attires that they're wearing in the box are based off of their Pinnacle gear when they fought in Blood and Guts. So we will now be able to finish our white and purple Pinnacle gear with Wardlow, MJF, Shawn Spears, and now FTR. Very cool. We're going to get these out of the box in just a second here. There's a look at the back if you guys are interested. Pause the video to read. And without further ado, let's crack both these bad boys out of the packaging. Starting off first with Dax Harwood. Yes, he's coming with two head scans here, and I am not a fan of either of them. This one right here, I don't get Dax Harwood. I don't see Dax Harwood there. I don't know if it's just me. It doesn't look like him. And then the open mouth one, it's like, oh my gosh, dude. Like, I literally just don't see Dax Harwood in these. As far as the rest of the figure goes, like, take the head off. This is dope, dude. Like, using this really accurate torso. I do have a minor gripe with this right here. It's sort of like an arm brace that he wore to protect his arm during Blood and Guts. It's really cool looking, right? Like, it covers his arm. It's sort of like a big arm brace. But you don't get any articulation with it. Like, look at this. Like, what if you want to bend his arm with this thing? Like, it's just going to come back. It's like, at least like put like a cut in it or something so we could like, you know, get the articulation still. On the other arm, we do have the black elbow pad, and that is full range articulation, which is great. And then moving down, I love this freaking attire here for FTR and the Pinnacle. They had a really cool color scheme of purple and white in Blood and Guts, and FTR nailed it. You got the purple FTR logo on the back. Moving down, he does have a nice looking knee brace, and then on the knee pad itself, it does say Pinnacle, and then the other one doesn't say anything. He's got the black boots with the white soles, and then jumping into Cash Wheeler, this head scan is the best head scan out of the set if you're not counting Jon Moxley's. I really like Jon Moxley's a lot, but this head scan right here for Cash Wheeler, I am a really, really big fan of. I think this looks just like freaking Cash Wheeler right here. Both of them. Even the gritted teeth head, the open mouth. I think this looks just like him. I'm a really big fan of this one. And then moving down, he has a very similar attire to Dax Harwood, just with the Cash logo, FTR logo on the back. He's got a nice little tattoo on the back of his back right. It's like the compass, if you guys remember that one from the Mattel figures. It's just a little upgraded with more tattoo detail over the years that he got. And then moving down, he's got the white knee pads, similar to Dax Harwood, with the Pinnacle logo there, and then the black boots with the white laces. Now we are going to jump into the full set ranking of this series. Easily my least favorite figure out of the series. We're going to start from 6, go all the way to 1, 6 being my least favorite, 1 being my obviously favorite. My least favorite figure in the series is Dax Harwood. Easily. This figure, as far as the attire goes, dope. Dope attire. I love the attire, but the head scan is definitely the worst head scan in the set. I'm just not a fan of either of them. Like I said, it might only be me, but I just do not like them. Least favorite figure out of the sets, Dax Harwood. Second least is probably going to go to Cash Wheeler as well. I really like this figure. I think this figure was nailed ×2, especially the head scan. The head scan's really, really dope. This figure's great. I just think the other ones are way above this one, in my personal opinion. But this is a really nice Cash Wheeler right here. Like, literally, this is probably better than his last one. I really like this Cash Wheeler. At number 4, I'm going to send this one easily to Isaiah Cassidy. I feel like Isaiah Cassidy's head scan was also pretty mid, but as far as the attire goes, it looks really dope, but I really feel like you need to have those glasses on to make this figure look realistic, because when you take those glasses off, I feel like the head just looks really, I don't know, it just does not look realistic. It's hard to explain, but yeah, Isaiah Cassidy at number 4. At number 3, I'm going to give it to Jamie Hayter. I really like this figure. I don't really have too many gripes about it. Like I said, I think the hair looks great. The head skin's cool. The attire is wild. I cannot wait to put it next to my Dr. Britt Baker and set her up there with the Women's Championship. This is a great figure. Got it at number 3. That's a high ranking. And then at number 2, I'm going to give it to Jon Moxley, believe it or not. Jon Moxley is getting my number 2 ranking. That shirt was a little disappointing, you know, not cutting around the skull logo and just slapping a square on there, because you could easily just see the square, like, decal around it. It's kind of annoying. I wish they cut around the skull. As far as the attire goes, though, I think it's a really cool street clothes Jon Moxley. Adding the AEW World Championship with it is dope, and the head scan, in my opinion, is the best Jon Moxley head scan we've seen in the AEW line. That's just my opinion, though. You guys can let me know yours down in the comments down below. And then at number 1, that leaves us with one more figure. My favorite figure out of the set, believe it or not, is the Smart Quinn, dude. I love this Smart Quinn, man. This is such a sick figure. I am a big fan of Private Party. I love the t-shirts that these figures came with. This head scan is definitely better than the Isaiah Cassidy. Not by much, though. This one still doesn't look that realistic when you take the glasses off. That's just my opinion. But the hair has got me sold. And having those glasses on it, having that white shirt on it, and when you put it next to the Isaiah Cassidy, like, these look super freaking cool next to each other. I'm a big fan of this one, and this is my favorite figure out of the set. I really hope you guys enjoyed the full set review video of AEW Unrivaled Series 12. Overall, not a bad series. Does it have its flaws? Absolutely. Does it have its pluses? Absolutely. So there's a little bit of good, there's a little bit of bad when it comes to the series, but they are all available at Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingPeace.com if you guys are interested in picking any of them up. And I'll see you guys next time. Bretto Live out.